Welcome to the 2350 Effect. The 2350 Effect starts.
You gotta unmute. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2350 Effect. As always, I'm Damian Kinsey, the co-host of the 2350 Effect, and I'm also always joined by my co-host collaborator, the 2350 Effect and the 2350 Network, and also the Work-Life Balance Summit, Dr. Tanya Farron. Dr. Farron, tell people a little bit about yourself because you got so much going on, especially around parenting.
Yeah. Hey, welcome everybody. I hope you had a great weekend and you're joining us to start your amazing week with this being Sunday night in the United States. I am the owner of Creative Living Ideas. I am also the author of a great book called Raising the Well-Adjusted Child, a Parent's Manual. And we're getting ready to kick off and do a book study on this. I have sort of a package put together called Parent to Parent, and you can find me on all sorts of social media channels, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, giving parent tips on just parent to parent. So that's my latest and greatest baby coming out. I'm super excited about doing this book club with a bunch of parents. So that starts June 12th. But then I'm also excited to be here with you, my partner and friend, Damian Kinsey, as we have been collaborating on some big projects. And we have a big one tonight to share with you guys. It's coming up in October.
Yes, we definitely have a big project coming up in October. This is on the third one.
Yeah.
And time goes by quick, and it's only been a year and a half since we've been doing these summits. So it definitely is going to be a great conversation around that because we actually are kicking off the Work-Life Balance Summit. As you can see on the top, it is the 2350 Effect, Kickoff Work-Life Balance Summit. And it is not the 2350 Effect without starting off with So now the phone is ringing. It's not your cell phone. It is actually alerting us to let us know it is time for Laugh, Call, Text. Laugh, Call, Text is that segment when we talk about that thing that makes you laugh, call, or text in the last 7 days, not 17, not 30 days. In the last 7 days, what made you either laugh, call someone, or text? My big thing is, I'm going to start off. My big thing is that kind of made me do a laugh, call, or text is, I am a Knicks fan, and my Knicks lost last night.
Oh.
So that is my big laugh, call, text this week. And then on top of that, it was the call my mom. And
Nice.
So to call my parents, basically. So those are my laugh, call, texts.
I'm sorry about your team losing. That stinks.
Hey, it happens, Everybody can't win everything, but they had a good run, and I appreciate that part.
I get it. We at our house are watching the Women's College World Series right now. And so my husband and I have a couple of our top picks that we're hoping to win. And so far they're still in it. And we're excited about that. It's fun to watch live sports and cheer on your favorite teams. So my laugh, call, or text, I have two this week. I would say my laugh, I was able to get together with some girlfriends that I used to work with in brick and mortar schools. And we just had a ton of fun laughing together this week, playing some games and, just having some coffee talk and really just catching up. So it's always good to just, be together and just remember the old good old days and laugh about the new things that are happening in life. And then my text, oh my gosh, you guys, I live in suburban an area in St. Louis, Missouri, but it's a suburban area, and there is a bear, literally a black bear, a little too close for comfort in a neighborhood about 9 miles from my house. And I think we are a little freaked out in our communities about this black bear. And my mom keeps sending updates of this, and this bear has been on this golf course. And so everyone's a little freaked out in a retirement community. So yeah, this black bear, I hope he goes some other area of nature.
So now, do you normally get bears in your neighborhood?
No,
in your area?
no. No, I think
Got it.
southern Missouri is now starting to get some bears and stuff, but not really. No. Mm-mm.
Got it. And thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Nick and Lisa, all joining us. I know y'all just got off being on a live for the Emotional Women. So thank you for spending another set of time with us. And time is precious, so we appreciate that. And also thank you, Linda, for chiming in as well. And thank you for sharing your laugh, call, text. And I hope everyone's safe in that area, including the bear. It's been
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And Jackie and Melissa, congratulations on your Emotional Women show. I will be watching it on replay. And so wasn't able to attend it yet before this show, but I am excited about hearing what you two ladies have to say. So I'm excited about that show and to learn more about it. Yeah. And thank you everybody that is here with us tonight. We
Yes,
appreciate
thank you for being here. All right, so we are kicking off the Work-Life Balance Summit. We finished the Virtual Wellness Summit. So what in the world is the Work-Life Balance Summit? So you want to get a little history about it. I know most of the people who have been here understand what the Work-Life Balance Summit is. And just in case people haven't tuned into the Work-Life Balance Summit before, know the history behind it, let's kind of give them a little overview. You want to?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want me just talk? Let me just talk about it for just a second here.
Yes.
So the Work-Life Balance Summit was created 3 years ago. This is our third one that we have done. Just because I just felt like in education, there was a lot of burnout. There is a lot of burnout in person, paraprofessionals, educators, administrators, and there's a lot of stress happening in the workplace. And then Damien and I had talked, and we talked about kind of that social work realm and area. And we were like, wow, there's a lot of a need there as well. And then the more people we talked to, we realized everybody really could use some support with work-life balance. And so we were able to, I had put together the first one in 23, and, we have continued it since then. And I want to, I want to share my screen. If you'll let me share, I'm going to leave the presenter names out. There's some things on here. Can I share my screen for a second? I want to just draw your attention to this wheel here, right? To this pie chart. I want you to hear some of the things that are in this event. These are from our presenters already that we have for the Work-Life Balance Summit, which is October 3rd and 4th. It is a virtual presentations that are recorded that you're going to be able to go back and watch. They're on family dynamics, health and fitness, leadership and career, entrepreneurship, social media, self-care, financial skills, organizational skills, coaching and mentorship, faith and to overcome trauma, self-care, and then an entrepreneur, which I love this. You guys are going to love this person. But if you can see here, we really work to find a good balance in here. This section here is our self-care section, which obviously that is a big part of work-life balance, but we really look to find things that are nice and balanced within the event. I want to take just a second, and I'm going to share my screen. And I want you to see just this little trailer for the event so you can get a greater understanding about this. and the topics that we're going to have. So that's just a little trailer just to kind of pique your interest. But something else, ignore the silly face of mine. I can't change those thumbnails, but something else that I really want to draw your attention to is to go to the Creative Living Ideas YouTube channel. And it is incredible because these are all of our past presenters and what they've talked about. And, it'll just get you excited about coming to the new one. And then if you subscribe to the channel, you'll be a part of all of these lives that we do, whether it's the 2350 Effect or the Meet the Presenters lives, which are in here down further. And so we stream all of these live to the Creative Living Ideas YouTube channel. So I would love, love, love for you to subscribe to that so that you can get that and, really just stay connected with us. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've talked so much, Damien.
No, thank you so much for speaking and talking as much as you need. Are you able to pull up the 2350 network page? Because we do want people to subscribe the LinkedIn page first. Sorry, we want people to subscribe to our. If
you could to the 2350 network page, if you could not let me present, I'll get to that if you would like. So while Damien's kind of pulling me back off of there, we've just said a lot of different things for you guys. So let us clarify this for you. I own Creative Living Ideas. 2350 Effect and Network is powered by Creative Living Ideas. Damien and I collaborate on that project. We do the show together. We also have a networking organization together. Together, we also put together the Professional Work-Life Balance Summit and the Virtual Wellness Experience and other little projects in between that we haven't got completely off the ground, but sometimes we have, sometimes we haven't. But I want you to be able to see that, there's a lot of connections. We're saying go to the Creative Living Ideas website, but because they're powering these things, but we also have things on the 2350 network. We also have, if you want to go into LinkedIn, we have the 2350 network page. There's also a Creative Living Ideas page where you can stay up to date in all of these. And the reason I don't want people seeing their private messages to me and things like that. So, okay, I've cleared that out and I think I can see this now. All right. So this is the 2350 network page on LinkedIn. So if you want to join that, we would greatly appreciate that as well. And you can see our other posts and events and things like that we have in here.
Yes. Like and share that page. Follow us on that page. I believe we're up to 129 connections on that page. 27 connections. We're looking to at least crack the 150 level. So thank you so much for that.
That would be awesome. And there we are streaming live right now. And our network members, the things that they're presenting are also in here. And so that is really, really nice. These are all some of our members that are coming. Oh, look, that's me. I'm excited to be on Nick's show. I can't wait. I love being on other people's shows. So much fun.
And Brindalise is September 2. She's doing a summit. That's the video from her live. So we do a lot of member spotlight stuff. And speaking of member spotlight, going to the actual member page. The member page.
Yes. Oh, Tanya, the member page. Oh, yay, the member page.
And the member spotlight.
We've got a beautiful member, Dr. Rowe, on here. Nice.
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
She's the founder of Dream Education. consulting, and she does amazing things for women in leadership. She does amazing things for young children, teens, young female leaders. She is just an incredible person. She has a spectacular summit in September in person in Texas. If you guys are in Texas, go to it. I will be presenting virtually to it, but you should go to it. So you're wanting me to click this I Thrive magazine.
Yes. And
All
you click
right.
there and you go to Dr. Rowe's page. You can actually see her I Thrive magazine, which is geared towards young people, teens in high school, all around the world. And she does a lot of stuff with education and supporting young people. They get to write their stories from their perspective, talk about sports, mental health, wellness, all types of things when young people are dealing with at teens and high school level. And then also, if you go to that page, you can learn a little bit more about Dr. Rowe by clicking on that page and going towards her activities. She has so much going on. And yes, Linda is in Texas, so that will definitely be great. Linda did come to the first Work-Life Balance Summit when we had it. And the thing about the Work-Life Balance Summit, it does feel like 3 years, but mathematically, Dr. Farron, it is only a year and a half.
Wow. It's
So
crazy.
this is coming up on the third summit, and
I
it's
guess
only
it is
been
only
a
2
year and a
years.
half.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
only been
and
2 years.
it'll be 2 years when that happens.
Yeah.
So it's so much that's going on. Thank you, Dr. Marcia, for reaching out and coming in and checking in and showing up. So thank you so much. And I Thrive magazine is a digital magazine. You can get a subscription and connect with Dr. Rowe as well. She's a 2350 member. She does amazing things empowering women. And just go to the 2350 Network page, read up on it, and get a little bit more information and get connected with Dr. Rowe and anybody who's part of the 2350 Network, and also join us. Thank you.
This is great for, organizations. This is not just for females. This is for all, teen kids. And there's so many things that they can do in this magazine. I just love what she's created. They can submit their own submissions for writing articles. It's an interactive magazine. If you live in a school district or you're in an area where you have a school, please go to that and send them this. They can purchase it. And have them meet up with Dr. Rowe, and she'll get together and meet with them and explain how they can do that, use this magazine for their kids and their students there. So really, really critical information in here is really helpful for kids.
And if you have a young person who is definitely in the high school level, who is a writer, who has something that they definitely want to talk about, a great story, reach out to Dr. Rowe and connect with her as well. She would love to connect with you, connect with your school systems, and so much. She has been on our on the 2350 Effect in the past, and we want to always pour in and support so many the people around us.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. How come I don't get big burly hugs?
Linda.
I just get, hi, Dr. Farron. I'm just giving you trouble. Damien always gets big burly hugs from Aaron. I
appreciate it, Aaron. All right.
I love it.
But we did say that we're going to talk about the Work-Life Balance Summit. So let's continue and I know people think that we're all over the place and we're talking about Work-Life Balance Summit and 2350 Network and here and there, but it always intertwined. We at least have last I checked, it was about 38% of our presenters are at least part of the network often. So we do have a big connection when it threads into our network and our connections, being a part of the Work-Life Balance Summit and 2350 Effect, and people who have come to the summit and become presenters. So it's so great. And this is the Work-Life Balance Summit. And what is work-life balance? I know there's so much going on, and sometimes people are not even worried about work-life balance because there's so much going on. But this is a whole level approach to wellness, health, leadership, and relationships. The relationships you have with yourself, the relationships you have with your friends and your family, your community, and the people around you. Leadership does not just stop at the home, at the work. It's in the home. It's in your community. And health and wellness is always appreciated. It's a lot of it about physical, mental, and I think Jackie was talking about it on one of her posts about, health, and what people are talking about fitness and people working out, and then that level of being right with yourself mentally, even emotionally, even the relationships around yourself. Are those things healthy for you? So we have social, we're talking about social, we're talking about self-care, entrepreneurship, financial, organizational, coaching, mentorship, the family dynamics, health. Yes, health, 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 leadership and careers. All of these things are topics that we will be discussing during the Work-Life Balance Summit, and we won't just be discussing it because, like I put in the chat in the comments, we always have around 26 different workshops, networking a part of it that other people are going to be talking about for the Work-Life Balance Summit. Dr. Farron, you
Yeah,
you always are really energized about the Work-Life Balance
I
Summit.
am.
With your brain trust. I want to hear more from you about this. I'll
I
turn it over.
am. I do. I just first want to acknowledge Melissa. Thank you. I will pass that along to Dr. Rowe about the Wakabumi program. We'll
Yeah,
do that.
Narki.
What is it?
Narki's the she's the founder of Waka Boomi.
Okay, you'll help me.
Yeah,
Perfect. Perfect. And
I'll
thank you.
connect.
Thank you, Aaron, for not leaving me out for the big burly hug. I appreciate that. Right back at you. And we appreciate your support. So just, back to this event, like this event was passionate for me. I felt like it was something that in my heart, I had met so many amazing people on LinkedIn and in other platforms, TikTok and things like that, that I started bringing them in. And I wanted to show them to the world. I wanted to expose what they knew to everyone else. I wanted to gain exposure for them, and I wanted to help other people. And that is my true purpose behind this. Is why would I want to keep all of this information to myself? Why would I not want to help the entire world to be able to live their life to the fullest, to, really dig into the things that are causing them stress and strain, and to find solutions. I am such a solution orientated person, which it can kind of be a fault. When somebody comes to me with a problem, I'm like wanting to think of some solutions right away. Like, let's work on this. How do we fix this? And, I've always been really engaged and in love with self-care, self-help type things, and really spent really many years of my life, probably about 20 years of my life, searching and seeking out ways to fill my life up the way that I want my life to be, and the way I want my life to be is not the way everybody else. And in fact, this started small with, what did we have? I had 12 presenters, I think, and then we went to 26 presenters. And, we have people reaching out to us now who want to be a part of it that we don't even know. And Damien and I are very, feel very, strongly about meeting with the people that we are hosting, and so that we are having be a part of this event. So we meet with them, we make sure that their values and their message is aligning with what we are talking about and the message that we want to get out to everyone. So we're really excited about that, and it's been really wonderful. And I want everyone to have the best life that they can possibly have in every facet. Now, my passion, right, for me personally, that I like to give to the world is the help of parenting. I put some of that in this event because I think that's important to help balance our work and our life, right? We have to have the skills to parent and to learn how to manage our children and manage our work. And so that's very important to me. But then other pieces that sort of came out naturally, right, are things about meditation and yoga and that type of health and fitness, self-care. But some of the pieces that came out that people have presented in the past on, are those relational pieces, family dynamics, those types of things. And how do you manage them with your work and your life? How do you prioritize? Where do you put you in that? Where do you put them? Leadership and career. And then this entrepreneurship piece. When you think about that, Some people are looking to be filled up. Maybe they're in the day in, day out doldrum of the job. It pays the bills. They kind of like it. They don't really want to change, but they're looking for something exciting in their life to do. So maybe entrepreneurship is something that will help fill them up, right? And so there's just so many different ways to look at it. And yes, Linda, and help the grandparents 100%. That is the best thing about parenting is, once a parent, always a parent. I always say it just never ends. So right now, you guys, this is the best part. The tickets, I'm just going to cut right to the chase. This is going to take us to the site that's not fully developed yet because I don't have all the presenters put in here yet. Damien and I still have to speak to 2 more presenters. Their tickets right now are $75. So you get both days for $75. Now mine says join the lobby because it's under me. I'm the owner of this. And so it goes in, gives you a little bit of information about it. Right now, Damien and I are the only speakers, but we are not. There's already 22 speakers who are already secured for this event without putting what Damien and I are even going to talk about on it. And so, that means 24. So we've got 2 more speakers that we're going to talk to and set up some time. But you can go in and purchase your ticket right now for $75 for the 2 days. Now, these tickets, we record them. So all of the sessions are recorded, and then you get to go back and watch them for a month. I said a month. So you liked what Damien was talking about and you kind of missed some points. You maybe had to go, I don't know, pick your kids up from school. You can come right back and watch his session again. You loved the tips that somebody put on the screen, but you didn't have time to write them down fast enough. I mean, how many of y'all have been to an event and gone, oh my gosh, I didn't have any time to write any of that down and I forgot what they said. Now, why did I copy this one piece down? And then you go, oh, I can go right back and I can watch this person's presentation. So it's incredible to be able to have. That is a great question, Jackie. Damien and I set a date, but I don't remember the date. It is sometime in July, I believe, end of July.
I think it's the 15th of July.
I think you're right. It is the 15th of July.
Which means the 16th of July is before the 16th.
And then the tickets go up to $175 for 2 days, which still is an incredible value. Or you can purchase one day because it's a Friday and a Saturday. You can purchase one day for $100. And we can get that, put together for you. But, so you can just go right to the Creative Living Ideas website and click on that button to purchase tickets, and you can go to it right away.
Christy says she's been eating better.
She has been. I know. We talk about that in the network. I love that.
Yeah, that's probably Tina's session.
Probably. And Linda, thank you for reading my book, Raising the Well-Adjusted Child, A Parent's Manual. I appreciate that so much. And it's still on Amazon on sale, so you can check it out. Anybody that's interested in it. Yeah. So I love the audience participation today. And I thought we'd ask them a few questions a little bit about some work-related stress and some balancing challenges that they may have. So if you would mind dropping in.
Yes, that's true.
That is true, Christy. Yes. If you wouldn't mind dropping in some things that it doesn't have to be maybe what you're experiencing, but maybe you've experienced in the past. Maybe it's something that other people are experiencing in the workplace. But what are some work-related stress and balancing challenges that you have noticed, identified, concerned with, hear about? Drop those in the comments. Let's talk about some of those. Damien, while they're doing that, can you share my screen again? I just want to go down the page a little bit more here. So after you click for tickets, obviously grab your tickets, but you can go to this. You can see the past presenters, this reel that just shows the bio and the past presenters. We'll be getting that re-uploaded with our new presenters here probably by the end of June, so you can see them, and as well, some other little videos of meeting the presenters and who was presenting in the past, and then some testimonials as well. I love this one, Dr. Sheila. I enjoyed the whole summit. I appreciate your vision. I didn't plan to stay all day, but the information in each session was just so good. And she was a presenter. And we love that our presenters love to stay. I just know I don't stay when I present. And it's a terrible thing. I go in, I present. If I go to a place, I go in, I present, I get out. And, I think the reason our presenters stay is we build such a bond with them, with each other. And they love to get to know each other, and they want to see what each session is about, and they learn more about it. And so that's amazing. This was a great one from Phyllis Anderson. The Professional Work-Life Balance Summit this weekend was a great investment of my time. The presenters are subject matter experts in their respective fields related to this topic, but their messages followed a number of common themes. While there is no quick fix or one-size-fits-all approach, I came away from the summit with the guidance and tools I need in order to, 1, ensure that I always accept, embrace, and respect my authentic self. 2, set and enforce boundaries. 3, take better control of the life I want to live. Kudos to Dr. Tanya and Damien for putting together the event, the presenters who participated, and all who showed up for the individual workshops I attended. I can't wait for the next summit. So really amazing testimonials from the past summit. And it's incredible. And we have true experts. I mean, we have, someone from HR, we have, licensed therapists that are presenting, we have nurses that are presenting, we have people who are successful entrepreneurs who are, presenting. We have people that have been studying in their field for many years, multiple certifications. It's just amazing.
And I did drop the link in the chat. It's across the screen. And Linda, I did send it to you, so you have it in your message. And also, Melissa, I did connect Dr. Rowe and Narki from Wakabuni.
You're the best. Look at you behind the scenes, just working those fingers.
Hey, I'm trying to get it as quick as possible done to make sure that people are connected who should be connected.
I love it.
So
while those of you are still thinking about some of the things in the workplace that you notice are challenges for people, Christy did type something in. Handling boredom at work and lack of challenges is something for work-life balance. Handling boredom at work and lack of challenges. Interesting.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Some people, I know we talked about this the other day, Christy, right? Sometimes people are doing the rote job over and over and over again, and they just kind of become bored with it. And, they need some inspiration. So coming to the Work-Life Balance Summit will probably give them some inspiration to either find fulfillment outside of their day job, or to bring more enjoyment inside their day job, or potentially consider maybe a new career just by learning from somebody at the event.
Hey, Kenny, thanks for joining us. Yeah, and I think it's so much that can go into that situation. You meet people at the summit, you build these connections, and the experiences that people have are long after the summit. I've seen people connect and start working together on projects and stuff. Like, oh, you did that. I didn't know you did that. I didn't know that's what your expertise is, and I didn't know that I'm going through the same thing you're going through. And that's a lot of it what goes on when we do have this summit. And it's a lot of it about, the whole person. So we always try to get these whole approaches to work-life balance when we do the summits.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They are amazing and fun. So check that out. Again, remember, you can go to Creative Living Ideas website, Work-Life Balance Summit. Check it out. There's also other things on here, the Parent to Parent that I was talking about, the book study, the 2350 network link is on here as well. So you can, this will pop you right to that. So you can go right to the website there. So this is kind of the little hub for everything to get you to. And then also the virtual wellness experience that we will have in March of 26 already. We have the dates secured and already talking about that also as well.
And the magazine's up there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So many things.
Yes. So
Is
many.
that the Work-Life Balance magazine from last year or the year before?
On here, on this page?
No, on
the network?
2350 network one.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this magazine we created, one of our members, Jamie Rockymore Best, has this magazine called the Helpful Living Magazine. I mean, look at all these tools that we've already given you guys today. Holy cow! Lots of great tools for you to go back and check and look at. But the Helpful Living Magazine, you can purchase a digital copy of it. I think it's $10 or something like that. It's not very expensive at all, but you can get a digital copy of this. And this has all of the presenters, almost all of the presenters that presented at the Work-Life Balance Summit. And you can go ahead and get those and read about it. And they give some tips inside there. So it's another helpful magazine.
I think I have the digital copy. I can show some of the pages. Hold on one moment.
Okay. We'll give you time. Does anybody else have anything they want to drop in the comments while Damien's pulling that up? Oh yeah, this is I love this. It's a beautiful magazine. It's so pretty.
Yes, this is it.
Yes.
This is the last year one.
Yes.
That was the artist who did the cover. So this is it.
Yeah. And then you can see, go back to the table of contents, Damien, please. So you can see that, there's a lot of presenters already on this in images, but also you can go down and see the pages below what each topic of the event was. And they give a page or a 2-page spread on that presenter and what their topic was about. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, so many different presenters and from so many different industries.
Yes.
So.
Yes, which is amazing.
Get your copy. You can get it from the 2350 network page or go on Helpful Living.
Yeah. It is really amazing. So much fun. I hope you guys can join us. Is there any question or thoughts or suggestions that you guys have for Damien and I about the Work-Life Balance Summit? We're always open to suggestions and feedback. We love that. So the more information that we have, after we did the very first summit in 23, we met with the people that were attending and they had given us feedback and they wanted a longer event. They wanted more. And so we gave them more. So if you have any information or any thoughts, we're happy to go over them.
Yes. Definitely reach out. Thank you so much, everybody. The help, the support is definitely appreciated. Talking about the summit, talking about the 2350 effect, the network, all these things are so important because it is also powered by our community and the people around us.
Yeah. So we have another question for the audience. We've got a few minutes here. So this is, what do you find yourself not saying no to? So what is the one thing or two things or three things, if you want, in life that you're finding yourself that you just can't say no, but you want to say no to it? What is the one thing that you can't say no to, but you want to say no to it?
I don't know.
Damien, what's yours?
I don't know. I don't really struggle with saying no.
You know what? I'm thinking about this myself too.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. I'm not gonna forget.
What if I steal your answer? Okay. Uh-oh, Linda. I'll have to get you a link maybe. I don't know. I'll go in and look at it, Linda, and then I can send it to you. Maybe I need to open it up or something a little bit better. I might have to do that. I might have to publish it. Let me see. I love it. I love it. Those two answers are great. I find I guess I'm going to change my answer because that's a good answer those two have. But I think about like not saying no to going here and going there, you know. I really try to schedule myself out. So if I can't join a person for something, I try to either move my calendar around so that I can go to it if it's really important, or I try to reschedule them. And I live by my calendar professionally and personally. And, you know, that helps me say no because I can say, I can't tonight, but I can on this night. And, you know, you've heard me say many times, you know, I schedule things aside like Wednesday nights. I'm not going to talk to you on Wednesday night because I'm going to play golf with my girlfriends. But, you know, I think that's one thing. I love the answers in here. Cheese, food. I love that. Sweets, Raheem, I see that. Raheem, my husband has the same addiction right there. I love it.
Yes, it's in October, Linda. Mine is, I would say it would be French fries probably. Not necessarily saying no. I need to kind of say no to them.
Maybe moderation, Damien. Is that what you're
No, I
thinking?
need to say no. Moderation is fine, but I just need to if I cut that out, I'm great.
Yeah. I hear you on that. I think, you
I've
know,
turned back on potato chips though. A lot.
maybe go baked potato with less butter. No,
I
I'm
love
just
baked
kidding.
potato.
Yeah.
I like bacon mash, and it's now that I think about it, I don't really eat it, but I like them, and I probably prefer them over French fries. That's a
Like
good.
little potatoes you bake and you mash them. Is that what
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah, I
No,
like
no,
those too.
no.
No.
Baked potatoes, and then mashed potatoes.
Oh,
But
gotcha. Yes, yes, yes.
I like both of those. I like baked and mash, but I don't really eat mash or baked, and I would prefer them over French fries. So thank you. See, wellness.
See,
It's
you guys,
happening in
just
real time.
welcome to a meeting of Tanya and Damien, because this is how we get sidetracked. We start talking about food and how we eat it and what we eat, and then we're like, oh yeah, what were we talking about before?
Natural problem solver.
Right. I love that. Oh, I don't know if I've ever tried sweet potato cheesecake, but I bet that is delish. That sounds good.
Kenneth loves sweet potatoes.
I do too. I like sweet potatoes as well. Nice. So anyhow, you know, I love that you guys have some things that you are thinking about that maybe it's hard for you to say no to. And then think professionally. What are some of those things that are hard for you to say no to? Are you the one that's always volunteering to make the da-da-da, to make the this, to do the that, you know, send the email, organize the group, form the committee, you know, thinking about that. What is the one thing that you just can't say no to professionally, you know? And you probably need to put some type of parameter on it, or, you know, think about how do you want to do it? I love it. Adrienne's still talking about food. She's got tacos going in there. I love it.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to be food. It could be screen time. It could be,
Yes.
not getting enough sunlight and air, oxygen, watching TV, getting that, going out for walks. It could be anything. So many things that go on. It could be, what? You could be reading not enough books, or you could be reading the same book over and over again and not expanding to other books. So it's so many things that can go on with expanding your mind and saying no to specific things.
Yes. Good point. Good point. Excellent. All right. So we're excited to kick off the Work-Life Balance Summit as we're wrapping up our Sunday show. Damien and I are on here Sunday evenings. We will be here next week as well. We're taking off for Father's Day. Dr. Rowe, you're going to have to go back and watch the replay because you were like a spotlight girl.
Yeah. And we sent you a message.
Yes. Oh, I love that, Raheem. Yes. But anyway, we are here on Sunday evenings at 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and so on with Mountain and Pacific Time and anywhere around the world. We're happy that you're here. If you're watching on replay, thank you so much for watching on replay. Remember, you can catch all of our episodes on LinkedIn. If you go to the Creative Living Ideas LinkedIn, on LinkedIn or on the YouTube channel for Creative Living Ideas. Join our network. We'd love for you to be part of our network. And be part of the Work-Life Balance Summit. So come in and join us for that day. It's October 4th and 5th, 3rd and 4th of 2025. And that wraps us up.
Well, we're not done because we always have to.
We have one more thing.
All right. So we always end with a quote. What is your quote?
So I took mine from my book, Raising the Well-Adjusted Child, A Parent's Manual. I did a chapter on self-care for parents. And so that's it's at the back of the book, but when we do our book club talk, we're putting that number 1. Okay. So this is from, again, that author that I love from the 70s, 60s, Irma Bombeck. She was always comical for her era. My theory on housework is if the item doesn't multiply, smell, catch fire, or block the refrigerator door, let it be. No one else cares. Why should you? So just kind of a reminder to parents, sometimes it's okay to say, I'm not folding that basket of laundry tonight. I am tired. I am not unloading the dishwasher. I am done for the day. That will be there tomorrow. So that is my quote. How about you, Damien?
I like that. I know we did when we were leading up to the Work-Life Balance Summit before we had a conversation and we did a live talking about it's okay not to be okay. It is really okay not to be okay. And take time for yourself. But as always, don't let 10 minutes of a bad moment disrupt the other 23 hours and 50 minutes of your day. Make every moment count.
Absolutely. I love that one. It's timeless.
With that said, thank you all for joining us. We appreciate. Go check out the Work-Life Balance website. The information is there. Go to Creative Living Ideas. Go to the 2350 network page. You can find all this stuff and visit the site. Follow us on the 2350 page and also on the YouTube page. And always be kind, be supportive, and we'll, I guess, see you again. And thank you for joining us.
See you next week. Bye, y'all.
Thank you for attending the 2350 Effect. If you are interested in becoming a guest or a sponsor, please contact Damien or Dr. Tanya. Join us every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the 2350 Effect.